Discussion on verses 1 to 5 of 5. This chapter begins by highlighting a night of unparalleled significance, a night whose impact surpasses that of countless others, the night of decree, when the Holy Quran was first revealed. Chapter 97 Al-Alaq, verses 1 to 3.
Indeed, we sent the Quran down during the night of decree. And what can make you know what is the night of decree? The night of decree is better than 1,000 months.
On this extraordinary night, the Holy Quran was sent down in its entirety from the preserved tablet, demonstrating the perfection and completeness of its message. It was then placed in the house of might, in the lowest heaven, before being revealed incrementally to the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, over a period of 23 years. This gradual revelation ensured that the guidance could be implemented practically, allowing the early Muslim community to internalize and live according to its teachings, step by step. As recorded in Tafsir al-Qurtubi, Volume 1, page 472, this process reflects both the mercy and wisdom of Allah, the Exalted, in providing guidance that is both profound and attainable. Before the revelation of the Holy Quran, the vast majority of humanity, aside from a small number of people who remained faithful to the unaltered guidance revealed to previous nations, was immersed in ways of life driven entirely by worldly desires and personal ambitions. People often misused the blessings granted to them by Allah, the Exalted, focusing on transient gains rather than eternal benefit. This neglect led to inner unrest, unbalanced mental and physical states, confusion in relationships, and misplaced priorities. Even those who enjoyed material comforts experienced no lasting peace, as their hearts remained unsettled. Beyond the individual, this disregard for divine guidance contributed to societal corruption, injustice, and conflict, as the rights of others were frequently neglected, spreading turmoil and oppression throughout communities. To address this, Allah the Exalted revealed the final divine code of conduct, the Holy Quran, protected from corruption and accessible to all, regardless of background, ethnicity, gender, or social status. Unlike human-made systems, which are limited by self-interest, bias, and incomplete knowledge, this divine guidance originates from the one whose knowledge encompasses all things, past, present, and future. It provides clear direction on what is right and wrong, beneficial and harmful, and teaches people how to use their blessings in a way that leads to balance, peace of mind, and justice. The revelation of the Holy Quran, together with the teachings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, offered humanity a path to overcome the turmoil of misguidance. For the individual, it guides them toward harmony in mind and body, helps them correctly prioritize relationships, and instills inner tranquility. On a societal level, it fosters justice, compassion, and the proper fulfillment of others' rights, creating a foundation for peace and stability. Thus, it changed the course of history, providing guidance for those lost in misguidance, stress, and difficulty, enabling them to attain peace of mind in both worlds, a balanced mental and physical state, and the proper organization of everything and everyone in their life. This guidance does more than lay down rules. It illuminates the path to true well-being. It teaches people how to use their worldly blessings correctly, nurtures wisdom and sound judgment, and shapes hearts aligned with divine purpose. Those who sincerely embrace it find clarity amidst life's complexities, achieve mental and physical well-being, maintain harmonious relationships, and prepare adequately for their accountability on the Day of Judgment. Thus, the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, remain an unparalleled beacon of truth, offering the keys to peace, justice, and eternal success for all who act upon them. Chapter 97 Al-Alaq, verses 1 to 5.
Indeed, we sent the Quran down during the night of decree. And what can make you know what is the night of decree? The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. The angels and the Spirit descend therein by permission of their Lord for every matter. Peace it is until the emergence of dawn.
It is widely observed that during the special occasions of the Islamic year, particularly blessed nights such as the night of decree, which is often associated with the 27th night of the month of Ramadan, according to a hadith found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 1386, many people increase their worship, filling places of worship or dedicating more time to prayer at home. While this response is praiseworthy and reflects an awareness of these sacred moments, it is essential to recognize that devotion should not be confined to specific times alone. In reality, a person is required to maintain a consistent commitment throughout every day and night of the year. Acts of worship and obedience are not seasonal responsibilities, but continuous obligations. It is a serious misconception to believe that increased worship on a few special occasions can compensate for negligence during the rest of the year. Such thinking can gradually lead to complacency and is, in fact, a subtle deception of the devil, who seeks to limit a person's consistency in obedience. A person must understand that devotion is a constant duty. This includes fulfilling all obligations towards Allah the Exalted, avoiding what has been prohibited, responding to life's circumstances with patience, and upholding the rights of others in accordance with the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Selecting only certain days or nights for increased devotion while neglecting the rest often leads to a weakened connection, as the relationship with Allah the Exalted becomes occasional rather than continuous. The principle is straightforward. What a person consistently offers is what they can expect in return. If only limited time and effort are devoted, then the spiritual return will likewise be limited. On the other hand, maintaining steady obedience, even if it is moderate but consistent, leads to a far greater and more lasting outcome. Islam does not require a person to exhaust themselves with excessive acts. Rather, it calls for fulfilling obligatory duties and striving to incorporate as many of the established practices of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, as reasonably possible. This balanced approach allows a person to manage both their spiritual and worldly responsibilities effectively. In truth, the one who neglects their duties throughout the year will find that even the most blessed occasions pass by without leaving a meaningful impact. These special nights may feel no different from ordinary ones because the foundation of consistency is absent. However, the one who honors every day and night through regular obedience will find that all times become spiritually enriched. For such a person, every day carries the value of a blessed day, and every night carries the potential of a special night, as they remain constantly connected to Allah the Exalted and are continually showered with His mercy and blessings. Chapter 97 Al-Qadr, verse 5.
Peace it is until the emergence of dawn.
In conclusion, a person must embrace and act upon the teachings of Islam for their own benefit, even when those teachings challenge their personal inclinations. Their attitude should resemble that of a thoughtful patient who accepts the guidance of a trustworthy physician, recognizing that the prescribed treatment, however bitter or restrictive, is ultimately what restores health. Just as disciplined adherence to medical advice leads to physical and mental well-being, steadfast obedience to divine guidance leads to inner stability, clarity, and balance. This is because only Allah, the Exalted, possesses the complete knowledge required for a human being to attain a sound mental and physical state, and to place every blessing, relationship, and responsibility in its proper position. Human understanding, regardless of how advanced it becomes, can never reach this level of perfection. Even with extensive research into psychology, biology, and behavior, society remains unable to resolve every difficulty a person encounters, nor can it shield individuals from all forms of stress. Human judgment is inevitably shaped by limited experience, restricted foresight, and personal bias. Allah, the Exalted, alone possesses perfect knowledge, and He has conveyed what humanity needs through the Holy Quran and the teachings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. This reality becomes clear when one observes the difference between those who use their blessings in accordance with Islamic teachings and those who do not. The outcomes of their choices, the stability of their emotions, and the quality of their lives reveal the truth of divine guidance. Although patients often trust their doctors without understanding the science behind their prescriptions, Allah, the Exalted, does not ask people to follow Islam in such a manner. Instead, He calls them to reflect, to examine, and to recognize the truth of His guidance through clear evidence. He invites them to approach His teachings with insight and fairness, not blind imitation. Chapter 12 Yusuf, verse 108.
Say, this is my way, I invite to Allah with insight, I and those who follow me.
Moreover, Allah the Exalted alone governs the spiritual heart, the true seat of tranquility. He alone grants or withholds peace of mind. chapter 53 and Najm, verse 43.
And that it is He who makes one laugh and weep.
It is therefore clear that peace of mind is reserved for those who use their blessings in the manner He has prescribed. Those who live according to divine instruction attain balance and serenity, while those who misuse their blessings fall into confusion, instability, and distress. True tranquility, mental, physical, and spiritual, comes only from living according to the wisdom revealed by Allah, the Exalted, and recognizing that His guidance is the sole path that leads to harmony in both worlds. Chapter 16 and Nahl, verse 97.
Whoever does righteousness, whether male or female, while he is a believer, we will surely cause him to live a good life, and we will surely give them their reward in the hereafter according to the best of what they used to do.
All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, and may peace and blessings be upon His final messenger, Muhammad, his noble family and companions.